Hello everyone, I'm Tom with Stock Navigators, and today's video I'm going to talk about the power of day trading. Why should you choose this method on the current volatile market? And after that, I will do a weekly market forecast and go to some chart for next week trading. So, first of all, you may ask me, is there a way to build wealth in any market condition, including a recession? The answer is yes. Day trading future instrument is one of the good way. We talked about swing trading last week, so stock as one vehicle. However, this only work on the bull market, assuming long position. Stock can be shorted too, but most brokers do not allow you to short all stock, and an overall process is much more riskier, especially if you leave your position overnight. So what happens during a bear cycle like a recession? Swing trading stock approach alone does not help you to grow your wealth unless you short the stock, but because of the reason described above, and you cannot go short on your 401k or IRA account anyway, so you must explore another vehicle and strategy, which is the future day trading method. So trading future, you can easily trade in any direction, long or short. As long as you can predict the market direction, you can make money and grow your wealth. So, so first of all, let me give you a little bit education on the future. So, what is the future instrument? So, they are derivative financial contract that obligate the parties to transact an asset at a predetermined future date and price. It was designed to protect the producer and the suppliers from price volatility, which could adversely affect their business. In other words, it is a way for them to transfer the risk or reward to the investor. Further, it allows investors to speculate on the direction of security, commodity, or financial instrument and generate potential profit from it. So, what are the types of the future trading? The first they call hedging. For example, like the coin farmer, they sell coin at the preset price. If the price of coin goes up, the farmer suffer a lot. But if the price of coin come down, the farmer profit from the difference. So the second type they call a speculating or a speculator. This is the category we expect most of you will fit in. For this, the traders speculate if the price of coin will go up or down in the future. Regardless of the outcome, the trader will profit as long as the prediction was correct. So, and how many kind of the future instrument? Like stock, there are many different kinds of future instrument that can fit any budget. They including like commodity future like crude oil, natural gas, coal, and wheat, for example. And they also have a future for stock index like S&P 500, Dow Jones, Nasdaq, Russell 2000. For the currency future, including though the euro and the precious pound, the precious metal future like gold and silver, or U.S. Treasury future for bond and other products like crypto currency also available. So, how to trade future? As we mentioned earlier, most of traders listen to this presentation will be a speculators. So where instead of buying and selling share of stock, we buy a share contracts. Instead, with a goal to generate profit in the same manner as trading stock. Mechanically, the process is very similar. For example, say if you decide to trade S&P 500 index future, you can trade the E-mini S&P 500, where the initial margin requirement for each contract cost around 12,000 to 17,000, depend on your broker and the market condition. But if you really want to trade S&P 500 future, but you cannot afford the initial margin requirement, you can trade the ES Micro, where the cost for the same range from $1,200 to $1,700. Not only the cost is 10 times less, but so it is very leveraged, and as the result, the risk is 10 times less as well. It is a good practice to start out with the less leverage and understand again consistently with the mechanics. So this is the chart. If you look at the chart of the day trading future here, as you can see here on the chart here, it looks very similar to the stock price chart, which is everyone understand already, except the y-axis in terms of dollar or currency, we have points. The current conversion for different future instrument is different. For example, like for E-mini SP 500, 1 point equals $50, and for the micro ES, 1 point equals $5. Other than that, the trading strategy are exactly the same as trading stock, except in smaller time frames, such as we close all our position before the market close on any given day. So if you look at the one of the chart here I want to show you, so you know the last couple of days, since Wednesday, the May 12, if you look at the chart here, so the market, it came down. So if you, and when the market opened at 6:30 Pacific time or 9:30 in New York time, you can see that when the market opened, we know that the trend is down. If you took the short right here, so, and then within 2 hours, the market come right back down to the bottom. You cover your short, you buy back, and you can gain 48 points again in 2 hours for the short day. That's the $2,400 per 1 ES contract. And then on the next day, May 13, 2021, you know that overnight the market is going up. So when the market opened at 6:30 Pacific time, if you take a long trade and then they push it back to so you go long and you cover and you sell it when it hit to the top here. So that will be 48 points again in 1.5 hours for the long trade. That's another $2,400 per 1 ES contract. And then on Friday, May 14, you can see here when the market opened, overnight it trended up. So when the market opened at 6:30 Pacific time, you take a long trade. So if you are busy, you know, let's say you have 2.5 hours here, the market will get up to this level here. You can make a 35 point again in 2.5 hours for the long trade. That's a $1,750 per 1 ES contract. And if you are still have time and more ready, you can stay there until before the market close. That will be a 50 point again in 5 hours for the long trade. That's a $2,500 per 1 contract. So that's why, and you close the position at the end of the day. So that's why you see, look at the chart, it's very powerful. And then at the Stock Navigator, we will teach you how to learn and trade. Okay, we don't get in and get out for 1 tick or 2 tick like most people do to gain $25 or $50. Any method that we're teaching you here so that you can stay in the trade longer, you understand how the market moves, so you can make a more profit, and plus you pay less commission, because a lot of people, they trade yum in yum out in 2 tick, 1 tick. That's not the right way to trade because they don't understand the direction. That's why they end up pay a lot more commission for the stockbroker. Okay, so this is one of the chart I want to show you on the last 3 days, so that you can see how powerful that you can generate income very quickly in just a couple hours in the morning, and you're done for the day. Okay, so if you what is the advantage for the day trading future? Okay, so there what are some advantage? You can see that one of the biggest advantages is the ability to easy trade in any direction, long or short. The price chart are continuous with smoother price movement and do not gap up or down like when you trade the stock price chart. The future also carry a higher profit potential. Traders can enjoy tight risk management where the stop loss work around the clock. The future also gives a trader ability to read quickly and react quickly. Say in comparison to trading stock, you have to wait until the next day for the market to open to sell your share. But the future, because they run almost 24 hours, so you can get in, get out anytime you want. What about the disadvantage? Trading future require, in addition to the future trading account, they call a margin account, and in some cases, option account. Since futures are highly leveraged, along with the high profit potential come high loss potential as well. Therefore, it will be critical to practice good risk management and discipline to be successful. Lastly, there is a typical commission fee per contract per transaction. They vary between the $2.50 to $7 per contract. Okay, when you get in and get out, depend on your broker rate. So that's why if you get in, get out at many times, and then you can pay a big commission for the broker. So, who is qualified to learn how to day trade future? As you can see that the answer is anyone. You can add, subtract, multiply, and divide. And if you can draw the straight line, you can day trade future. Many stock gurus, they claim that to success, you need to subscribe to their support methods, software product, for example. But this is not true. We train, mentor, and empower our students to operate 100% independently to navigate the market with confidence. So how about the timing? There is no right or wrong time to learn. The market has been around and will be around for a long time. Like last couple of weeks, the market in the correction cycle. But unlike stock, they go nowhere. It does not affect the future day trading daily income at all. So, in conclusion, to correctly learn how to day trade future, it is very important to get so that you can obtain the right education. Every trader should learn minimum 2 vehicles to cover their short and long-term financial needs, like to roll your IRA account or 401k. Effectively, you require swing trading knowledge, like we showed you last time. In the same way, a good recession-proof way to ensure regular day-to-day income require a future day trading knowledge. The expert trader code offered by Stock Navigator will offer just that. You will learn day trading future and swing trading stock. So take the next step toward your financial freedom. Watch the free webinar. Follow the link below at go.stocknavigators.com/et-webinar. Again, thank you for watching. I hope that you learned something today, and please let us know if you have any question. So after this one, I'm going to do a market forecast. So for next week, and then we will see what we're going to do from there. Okay. So first of all, let's take a look. As you know that the trading is a very risky business. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. That's why at Stock Navigator, we will help you to learn and understand how to read the price action on the chart by using a modern technical analysis and understand the crowd psychology combined with the pattern recognition and money management so that you can trade with a high probability of winning and a low risk trade. But we understand it's very hard for you to know everything overnight, so we will mentor you every day until you are successful, and we will guide you in our live trading room daily so that you can follow along and you can act and see how price action in real time. This is the only way that you can manage your own financial future. This is the time for you to invest in education so that you can survive and make money in this volatile market. So now I'm going to do a market forecast for next week for the May 16, 2021. First of all, let's look at the chart of the VIX, which is volatility index. You can see that on Thursday and Friday, after the VIX hit to the sell zone, and then the people slam it down, and then they come back down. So let's see it by Monday. If the VIX continue to go down, they will have a technology stock be able to revert. But so look like they still have room to put it back to the buy zone again. So when it hit here, and then we see that if the VIX come back up again, and then the market will get problem again. Or if the VIX stay below here, they will have the market that still have room to put it to the upside. Now let's take a look on the ES. Okay, so as you can see here on the last 2 days, so when the market last week when the market came back down, they found a support at this level, and then on Thursday and Friday they put it back up. So right now they come back and test the sell zone again. So they still have a little bit more room here. So let's see if they're able to punch to it. If they can clear that area, they will continue to go to upside. But if they fail to break through this level, the market can be pulled back down again. Okay, so right now it depends on a lot of things that we have to take a look. So another thing that they can cause the problem with the market, which is the 10-year Treasury note. This one, if this one continue to go higher, the inflation it can cause a problem for the stock market. So right now they come back here after they found a support, they push it back up, they hit to the sell zone, so they slam it down again. So the question here is, they still have room to put it back down to this level here. So let's see when they put it back down here, and let's see if they turn back up, then that will be the problem for the market. But if they continue to drop, then and the market it still have room to put it back up. So we do see how people react, how the level of greed and fear of the investor, and we can go from there. Okay, so and look at the Nasdaq, which is very involved with a inflation on the interest rate high. So if you look at the Nasdaq it also try to put it back to the upside, but they still have a lot of work to go. They still below the moving average. They still below the sell zone here. So in order for them to continue to go up, they have to break to this level. They have to test to this level. So that's why the market is still very choppy. A lot of technology stock is still fall behind. So the two sectors in the technology is very important that the QQQ. So this one here, they try to put it back up, but they still not show me the bull. They need to break out this level. They need to do a lot of work in order to continue for the bull side. And another important sector is the semiconductor. The semiconductor, they fall off the cliff now, and then they try to get back up, but they're still far away to get back to the 50-day moving average as well as the Dow trend line here. So that the two things here will define the Nasdaq be able, which is the technology stock, be able to turn around or not. Okay, and if you look at the Dow is also very strong like the ES, but they still have room to put up to test the sales on our hand. So in next week we'll be able to see how far they can go. Are they be able to continue to break through this level, or they will give up, and then we will act quickly, depend on how the index they are doing. The Russell 2000 is still dancing around between a triangle here. So they put down, they found a support, they put back up, but they still below the moving average here. So they still below the trend line. So again, they need a lot of work to get out of this area for continue for the bull. Okay, and if you look at the crude oil is also still bullish. Okay, with the war in Middle East plus the oil pipeline problem, hacker, all kind of crazy stuff there. So the oil, and then plus if the economy be able to recover from here, and that's a good news for airlines to fly again. So there will be high demand in oil, so the oil will continue to go up. Okay, and another thing is gold. Gold it also put it back up as the people worry about inflation. So gold try to put it back up. So if gold be able to clear this Dow trend line here, there will be more bullish to come for the gold. So let's see that. Watch out for this level here, very important level. And the Bitcoin, if you look at the big Bitcoin, it still have a trouble. Okay, so after they hit to the sell zone, a lot of people hurry, jump in because they listen to the news, they buy here. So now they come back, they put to the first level of support, they bow back up, but they have a problem. They fill up the gap, but they could not go higher, so they lamb it down. So technically, they are still in the sideways correction here. So not hurry. You have to wait for them to finish the corrective wave before you turn around. In the other hand, Ethereum is still stronger compared to the Bitcoin, but they hit to the sell zone. But again, they are still need to do some work here, so they need to pull back and corrective in this cycle here before they can turn around and go higher. So if you look at the now let's take a look on the sector on the S&P 500. As you can see here, it's the XLB sector is still very strong. Okay, that the material, that's why you see a lot of stock in this sector still doing well. Let's say gold, okay, it's still in the upside. Okay, GDX, okay, that's the ETF is also doing well to the upside there. Okay, and the financial sector is still doing well because a lot of money there, as you can see here. So the XLF, okay, that's the financial sector is still very strong because a lot of money flowing around right now, and you can see a lot of good stock in this sector like Goldman Sachs. It continue to go up. Okay, JP Morgan still doing well. Okay, or some stock that we show you, the bank stock still doing well. OCH. So this is another one that we show you on Thursday video. This one here is breakout and continue it go up fast here. Okay, and the energy sector, which is XLE, it also is very strong. They try to build momentum here. They hit to the sell on, they pull back. Now they gain some momentum and put to the upside again. And you can see a lot of stock in this sector like ExxonMobil. Okay, they do the same thing here. Apache, that's another one. It try to put it back up. Or MRO, that's another Marathon Oil. It also for support and put it back up. And the XLI, which is another strong sector. Okay, it also the industrial sector also pretty strong. Okay, because this one they wait for the money to flow in, and then I think next week they're going to vote for the packet on the Senate regarding to the stimulus for the infrastructure here. So if they clear that one, it one have more potential to go. So a lot of stock in this sector like Caterpillar. Okay, CAT, it tried to put it up there. John Deere, those stock is very strong. Okay, or even FedEx. Okay, so they are trying to move to the upside. And another sector, SLK, which is technology sector, it tries to rebound from the bottom here. So if they can clear this resistance here, like the Nasdaq I showed you earlier, they can gain some more momentum. But some stock in this sector that they oversold, they try to turn around. So you can see here, especially software, they should doing well in the summer here. So the software, they found support, try to turn around here. And NTU, another Intuit, okay, for the tax season and this and that. So this one here, they pull back down and then they run back up. And another software at the that's a HubSpot. Okay, so this one here it come down right now. It try to build momentum, try to get back to the upside. Another one is XLB, which is a consumer stable. This sector is still pretty strong. They put it back up, and some stock in this sector it should be recover from the pandemic, like TJX. Okay, so this one is the TJX company, and this one here still hang tight here. They put back down and they bow back up again. BURL, so Burlington store. I think when the market be able to open, the retail store be able to come back up, and they can get more sale here. Another one is the FDP. Okay, for the food. As you know that right now the price of the consumer the consumer index it already go up. You see everything is outside. It's very expensive right now. So like chicken, like food, the price going up like crazy. So this one is one of the top. They build a big bay. Now they try to break out. If they can keep this momentum, they will continue to go to the upside. We are shorted chicken, everything. Okay, so or the meat. Okay, bacon, chicken, I don't know what happened, but we are shorting it right now. Okay, so that's why those targets they try to turn around here. And so I will continue to update during the middle of the week. So make sure that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel so I can notify you on a new update. If you are busy working, you don't have time to do your research, you can subscribe to our premium watchlist, where I handpick about 5 stocks every weekend and analyze it in detail with the entry, stop loss, and the target so that you can follow along. You can check it out on show more button link below. I hope that you enjoy my analysis. Please click the thumb up like button below, or any suggestion, please put in a comment below. Again, thank you for watching and good luck to your trading. I will see you during the week, and take care everyone.